The effectiveness of the European Union measures for reconciliation of work and family life by MAKEDONKA RADULOVIC. Introduction. Ever since the establishment of the European Union, the concepts of the European Union and its treaties did not cover the area of politics, figuring that the human rights are part of the responsibilities of the Council of Europe and the European Convention on Human Rights, whereas the social policies are member states' obligations. The years to come bring structural changes in the European family. New family forms, changes in birth rate, lifespan, and other indicators that influence in the increasing heterogeneity of family characteristics in the member states. All this influenced the European Union to start considering the family as a key tool for the social and economic prosperity to a great extent. Since the year 2000, the interest in the area of family policies and the European Union increases. If the problem of the European policies on family being underdeveloped resulted from the lack of binding acts of this area, the EU Charter of Fundamental Rights brought the social rights connected to family life to a whole new and united level. The Charter of Fundamental Rights of the European Union. The peak of expressing democracy and respect of human rights and liberties in the European Union is the Charter of Fundamental Rights of the European Union. The Charter consists of 6 chapters. The chapter Solidarity is the one of the most directly related to the topic of this paper. It lists the social and worker rights, such as the right to fair working conditions, the right to protection from unfounded dismissal from work, the right to protest, employees' right to information and consultation, a right to reconcile family and work life, a right to health care protection, social security and social welfare to the entire territory of the European Union. The chapter Solidarity is specifically significant for the social politics of the European Union because with the right of reconciliation of family and work life, the European Union actually strengthens the position of the family. Current situations in the European Union. Since the year 2000, family policies are gradually becoming a priority topic in the political and economic activities. This point of view probably results from the current demographic changes in the industrialized world as well as from the structural changes in family and social life. Changes in the family models are a reality. New forms of reconstructed families consisted of partners and children from previous marriages, as well as single-parent families, same-sex marriages, etc. The average size of family has also diminished as a consequence of the decreased birth rate, the number of divorces also increased, and the number of marriages decreases. It has been established that the European population is constantly decreasing and aging. Great changes have also been occurring in the structure of the active working population in economic terms, and at the same time the general concern for fiscal and financial sustainability of the social security system has been increasing. The time people spend at the workplace is another hurdle on the road towards balanced family and professional life. The number of working hours is one of the most important factors in establishing whether someone's work is compatible with their family responsibilities and the life outside the home overall. The flexible working hours and the limited child care lead in favor of strengthening the traditional division of labor in the family. The man makes the living and the woman takes care of the household. As a result of this, the European Union faces challenges in the field of family issues that have never emerged before. How the European Union provides reconciliation between work and family life. Considering the fact that the European Union sees family as a source of economic prosperity, it stimulates the member states to incorporate family policies into their economic and social politics. It insists that the families are treated equally no matter the structure or type. especially attention is dedicated on the needs and protection of children, with a special focus on the children in single-parent families and poor households, as well as on promoting equal opportunities for men and women, preventing family violence and child abuse. The measures that the EU anticipates for a greater reconciliation between family and work life can be noticed in the degree, nature and frequency of the aid and support to parents, such as financial means, flexible working hours, flexible work engagements, various measures provided by employers that enable balancing work and family duties. Additionally, the reconciliation of family and work life means advancement of education and welfare of all the family members. Assistance in kind for assistance in form of services from the area of education, young children care, like measures with form of direct providing of services and or providing grants for various services that can be in the form of tax relief or monetary aid that would help families pay for certain services is also anticipated. Some good examples of the productiveness of European Union's assistance for reconciliation of family and work life is Slovenia, which introduced a family-friendly company certificate, Germany, which implemented the program Family, which offers employers advice on how to organize their activities in a way that will enable employees to sustain a family-work balance, and also Italy, Portugal and Romania implemented exchanging programs in family reconciliation. Conclusion understandings. It is a fact that the demographic changes and the labor force market shape the family and work life with long-term consequences. As we could notice, EU policies underline the balance between work and life, gender, equal distribution of tasks, increase of the birth rate, as well as many important items for the social politics of the Union. Mainly, the measures focus on three dimensions goals. First, the welfare of the child. Second, gender equality. And third, balancing family and work life. In the future, EU policies should place a greater focus on the measures for active participation of women on the workforce market, equal distribution of obligations in the framework of the family between paid work and unpaid care, and finally, equal distribution of responsibilities between partners in the home. These measures, along with the equal treatment of men and women at the workplace, employment incentives, birth rate increase measures, shall contribute towards a constant social and economic growth on national level and on European Union level. At the end, I will conclude with the fact that the trend is negative and something should be done. Even if wrong measures are taken, new measures will be invented and taken. The worst case is doing nothing and simply observing. I will recommend some measures which include educational reimbursement for third child, lower interest rate for families with a third child purchasing real estate, which is also reimbursed, singles luxury tax, which is a very tricky one and needs additional research, educationing so-called family specialties or family consultants to help young married couples stay together during difficult periods, which is some kind of divorce prevention. And at the end, informal education through non-government organization, which is very important for the work and family balance.